Eccoci ragazzi, siamo qua con il martedì in versione diversa. Bene, oggi giocheremo a Siberia, andremo avanti ad oltranza. Allora, intanto io non leggo perché è in inglese e niente, questa è la storia prima.
I imagine you are aware of the business that brings me here. My name is Kate Walker. My company is in charge of negotiations for the takeover of this factory.
I am afraid that the sale of the Vorarlberg factory is not as straightforward as it first seemed. There is an heir, Miss Walker.
Where can I reach him?
Hans Vorarlberg is somewhere in Siberia.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Model XC2000. My common name is Oscar.
You said you were a train engineer?
What do you think you're doing, Kate? I wanted updates. I wanted results.
Hey, please!
Olivia, tell me what's going on. I'm well aware that this trip has taken me far from New York and far from the Kate you once knew.
Are you leaving us, Kate Walker?
And you know what surprises me the most? I don't miss it.
Take me to Siberia, Kate Walker.
I promise, Hans Vorarlberg.
What news have you got? Kate Walker's gone, far away, into another world.
It was really a beautiful voyage. Now it is time to say goodbye.
Oscar!
I'm afraid she's too far gone. We're losing her. She ain't gonna be coming back.
3 months ago, nomads found her dying in northern Siberia. Born in New York in the United States. Walker. Kate Walker. She's very quickly going to become a problem.
Kate Walker will always represent a problem for us, and also for our cause.
How did I end up here?
We Yukos migrate with our snow ostriches to the sacred lands.
Miss Walker, the Justice Department is looking for you, you know.
I'm not going back to New York with you.
It's a long journey, a very special journey. Kate Walker, no!
Arrivo, E questa era tutta la storia dei primi 3 capitoli. Adesso facciamo il quarto capitolo. Primavera del 37. Questo non l'ho mai giocato, Allora, vi dico già, non è un gioco da sparare, pugnalare, dare pugni, combattere. No, questo è un punta e clicca semplicemente. Ci sono degli indovinelli, degli indizi per trovare cose. Dobbiamo trovare cose per far funzionare altre cose. Vediamo com'è.
I need to hurry. Frau Beckmann said she will be waiting for me on the square at the top of the main street.
Big day today. Hey, Dana?
Afraid so, Herr Baumgartner. Looks like everyone left in a hurry. Oh my goodness, they must all be waiting for me on the square.
Garçon, garçon.
Chiediamo qua a
There,
questi
bloody
ragazzetti.
Vigeran.
Ah, ci ha mandati via proprio. Vabbè, fanculo.
Good grief. Guten Tag, Frau Beckmann.
Ah, Fraulein Rose, there you are. You're perfectly on time.
Thank you, Frau Beckmann.
Suffice to say, I expected nothing less. May I have your convocation notice?
Abbiamo la lettera di
Thank you, Fraulein
convocazione.
Rose. Now, remember, performing at the annual spring concert is a great honor and rewards the best Music Academy student of the year. So it is imperative that you show yourself worthy.
I will do my best, Frau Beckmann.
The piano is ready. Make this day yours, Dana Rose.
Dana Rose. Dobbiamo suonare un piano.
Once I've activated the piano, everything will be ready to go. Everything's ready. All I need to do now is arrange my sheet music and begin.
Man mano che lei suona delle note si attivano questi strumenti. Prima il violoncello, adesso i violini. Il clarinetto. Praticamente da solo il piano diventa un'orchestra. Cosa l'oboe è questo? E qui cosa esce? Qui stiamo praticamente cambiando. Allora, praticamente questo gioco è diciamo un fatto tra realtà e passato. Qui siamo nella realtà, prima eravamo nel passato. Qui sono due donne in carcere, mi sa.
Katyusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
Nel profondo delle miniere siberiane, conservare la superba pazienza non sarà vana la vostra dolorosa fatica e l'altra aspirazione dei pensieri.
Sleep okay?
Like a bear.
Yeah, I heard. Better get ready, Katyusha.
I feel like I've been run over by a tank.
You okay?
Sure. Digging an assault mine 12 hours a day in the hope of finding a fragment of ivory? Couldn't be better.
Don't let it get to you.
Maybe I'm a fool, Kate. Maybe I should have listened to my folks. If I had stayed in line in the National Choir like a good little pawn instead of forming an anti-establishment punk group, I would not be here now. I'm glad I've got you, though.
Listen, Katyusha. We're going to get out of here, right?
Yeah, right. If you say so.
Today's the day we're supposed to take over from Team Orange in Gallery C, right?
Don't remind me. They say it's really tough. Isolated with no rescue party on hand. Which is crazy, because it's the worst gallery for cave-ins.
We should get going, Katyusha. I mean, what if the guard catches us slacking off when we should be ready?
Who? Simona? She's no altar girl, but she's not the worst around here.
True.
But I will be ready in time to leave. I just want to get all the rest I can.
Come on, Katyusha. Better get ready.
Sure. Okay.
5 minutes, no more. Da?
Da.
I better freshen up first and see how Katyusha is. I'll pick up my gear after.
Better not forget your good luck charm. Don't think I've ever seen you without it.
It's all I got left. There's all Oscar's data inside. I was lucky enough to steal it from the militia soldier who picked it up at the frontier between Baranur and the Yakast. I just need to find a compatible body for it. That is, if I ever get out of here.
Glad you're here.
Let's stay close, Katyusha, okay?
Team Blue! Hey, you've got mail. It's for you, Amerikanska. Right 5 minutes to open it before we move out to Amerikanska.
Biglietto aereo. Questo è un carry-on
It belonged to my mother. I used to play with it when I was a kid.
che appartiene alla madre di lei.
This melody stuck with me throughout my childhood. I remember even my mother couldn't find out what it was called. Olivia Foster, New York. What could she have sent me given our dispute after my leaving with Hans?
Adesso siamo nel 2004.
What?
August 23rd, 2003.
La lettera è di un anno
Dear Kate,
prima.
Wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time for you to make preparations to return to New York. Your mother, Sarah Walker, passed away last night at Mount Sinai
Praticamente
Hospital.
gli è venuta a mancare la madre
She
un
had
anno
been doing
prima e lei l'ha
poorly for
saputa
several months,
adesso.
and her death was no doubt a release. The funeral will take place Thursday, next week. We pushed back the ceremony so you can be with us. If I'm not mistaken, returning to the United
La
States
domanda mi
means you run
sorge
the risk of
spontanea.
having to
Perché gli è
answer to the
arrivato
law.
adesso?
Sometimes it's better to pay your debts to society instead of being forever on the run. And for once, just put aside those senseless, adventurous pretensions of yours. They've already cost you your friends and family. I beg you, Kate, please come back and say goodbye to your mother. Call me so we can organize your return in the best conditions possible. I've enclosed your mother's pendant. According to her, you used to love the mystery of its melody. I promised her I would send it to you. Call me for the sake of what's left of our friendship. Olivia, 212-359-1519.
E adesso torniamo nel passato.
Well done, Dana, dear. I'm so proud of your concert on the square at the Academy of Music. We shall find a pretty frame for your diploma.
Thank you, Mother.
Once you've finished your studies at the Academy of Music next year, you'll be able to start higher education at the Paris Conservatory. Won't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
Then, my darling, you'll become a great concert pianist. You make us so proud, doesn't she, Anton?
Of course. Of course.
So proud.
I really do want to become a concert pianist, but the thought of leaving Papa, you, and the house to go to the Paris Conservatory doesn't exactly thrill me.
And it's perhaps not such a bad idea for you to move away from Wagen. Times are hard at the moment for people like us. I do worry about your health still. Thankfully, Herr Gustav agreed to take you on at the mountain refuge this summer.
Oh, yes. That mountain air will do you a world of good, my dear.
By the way, did you write to Herr Gustav to thank him?
Oh, well, I was very busy rehearsing the concert, you know.
The gentleman is offering you a job, Dana. Thanking him is the very least you can do.
Yes, Mother, I'll do it right away. The diploma Frau Beckmann gave me after my concert on the musical square. Mama was so proud. Herr Gustav, my future employer. Thanks to this summer job, I'll be able to help Papa pay for another year of schooling at the music academy.
Ok, qui ci hanno detto che ha accettato.
I should think you'll be needing a pen to write that letter, my
Qua
darling.
serve una penna, quindi dobbiamo andare in cerca della penna.
Don't forget to be very polite towards Herr Gustav.
Papa, could your pen be around here somewhere?
Could be, I suppose.
Papa's pen. Perfect. Herr Renner, I would like to thank you for...
Don't, Anna, it's too dangerous.
Oh my! What in the name of...
Mama's right. It could be dangerous to go out right now. Why would anyone do that? Why take it out on us? Without reason.
Dana, darling, no, give it to me, please. Oh my goodness.
What does it say, Father?
It's nothing, Dana. Nothing but spite.
Will they ever leave us in peace?
Come on, Lena, my dear. Hey, come on. Look at me. Don't let it get you down. Huh? Or we'll both end up in Paris with
Peccato che sia in tedesco, ma...
Piss off out of here, you filthy
Fuori di qui,
Garrett.
schifosi vegeriani. E adesso ritorniamo all'era di adesso.
Kate! Come on! We need to get to work now. That's it. I'll get started working now. You push the cart closer and come dig next to me, okay? I'm very sorry, love. But we'll have all night long to cry.
Queste praticamente sperano di trovare qualcosa per andarsene.
stuck.
Forse c'è il freno,
Brakes are
cogliona.
on. What a surprise.
August 23rd, 2000.
You missed it. You didn't say goodbye.
She died already.
She asked for you. She was scared.
You broke her heart.
You deserted her. She died asking.
Kate, watch out! Sorry, I didn't see.
Hey, look! Come on, let's go and see.
Ho trovato un buco.
That could be our ticket out of here. Let's check it out. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Where did they come from? Must be something to do with the train. Where did they come from? Must be something to do with the train. Wow, that's deep. Can't even see the bottom.
Yeah. And it means the tunnel on the other side is cut off. Must be the way out. I can see the light at the end.
How do we get across that?
I'm sure there's a way. Follow me. I have an idea.
If we build up enough speed, we should be able to use the height difference on the edge of the precipice as a takeoff ramp to get to the tunnel on the other side, and then get to the surface.
Sure, that is if you can get the thing started.
Don't worry about that. Back in the days with my band, I always used to repair our old van on tours.
Okay, but wait a second. First, I want to take a closer look at these bodies and maybe figure out what happened here. Looks like Second World War uniforms.
They belong to the Brown Shadow, the fascists who triggered the war before they herded up and massacred millions of innocent people.
They were shot.
In the back.
Full tank of gas. And it looks as if they were headed for the exit tunnel.
It's like they were ready to head out.
Looks like they were in a hurry, judging from their position.
I wonder how a bunch of World War II fascist soldiers ended up here.
Right. And who killed them just as they were about to ride out of here.
One thing's for sure, though. We've got to give this motorbike a try.
What? What are you saying? You mean you want to jump over the ravine?
Exactly. But the keys aren't on the bodies, I checked. They must be somewhere inside the train. You go and find the keys while I take a look at this motor.
Will do. You'll be okay?
Don't worry, love. I'm sure this beauty and I, we're going to become best friends.
Andiamo alla ricerca di trovare qualcosa. Ah, qua c'è qualcosa. Oddio, un lucchetto. Usa. Non abbiamo niente.
Still looks pretty strong.
Andiamo avanti.
This carriage is more luxurious than the other ones. Maybe a dignitary's? Another body. Great. So this Brown Shadow officer shot his own men. And strange, a hollow shape. There must have been something in it. Major Sutel's last drink to give him courage?
Dai, su, gira. Minchia che lento. Ecco le chiavi.
Must be the motorbike key. Better give it to Katusha.
Andiamo da Katusha.
Got him!
It hasn't been started for too long. But leave me to it, and I'll see if I can get it going. If I can just get it to kick-start, we might be home free.
Anything I can do? We haven't got much time.
No, I'm good. Why don't you look around? Maybe inside the train there's something that can help us once we get out of here.
Okay, I'm on it.
Allora, qui Cirima c'è un lucchetto e andiamo a vedere se questa confina, se questa chiave la possiamo usare. Sì.
Kate! Your chariot's waiting!
Hey! What are you...
Miseriaccia.
Crap! Wow! This is worth a fortune! I can't believe it!
This is gonna come in nicely when we're on the road, babe.
It must be priceless. Now I understand why the Brown Shadow wanted to hide the train so badly. There's a veritable fortune in loot, a masterpiece. The Brown Shadow must have looted it during World War II.
Oh my god.
What is it?
It's incredible. You gotta see this.
Yeah, it's pretty well done. I like the color of the rock face there. Is that what fascinates you?
No, Kate. There! Look! It's right under your nose.
It dates from 1937, apparently, but I can't make out the signature. Kola? Koba or something like that? Anyway, what's so fascinating about it?
You mean you can't see? Take a closer look.
Sorry, you'll have to be more specific, Katusha, because I still can't see.
Look again, there. The girl. She's your spitting image.
Scusate.
Well... You really think she looks like me?
Come on, you gotta admit it's incredible, right?
Either way, I suggest you put it away. We better get going. I hate to think what became of the owners of all these stolen objects.
You should take another look, Kate. It looks just like you. It's amazing. You should take another look, Kate. It looks just
Dai,
like you.
scendiamo, andiamo via.
Come on, Kate. You gotta admit she looks like you. It must be a sign.
Oh,
Hold
cazzo.
it right there, girls.
All right. You've caught us.
But take a look inside this carriage. The train is full of treasure. We can all escape with tons of it. Just look.
Don't move.
Questa combina una pazzia.
Listen to me, Simona. You've always been good to us, so why can't we help each other now? We'll be stronger together.
Together? And forget all about your precious attitude? Like this morning with your package, huh? Thanks, but no, Amerikanska. I'd rather keep this treasure for myself. I could leave this rotten prison. Nobody will know. I could even say you tried to escape, which wouldn't be a lie, would it?
Simona, don't!
Don't take it personally. I just need a change of life. I think you can understand where I'm coming from.
No!
Oh no! Cazzo, le ammazza tutte e due. No! Sì, vai! L'ha ammazzata, ammazzala! Katusha!
My sweet Katusha.
Oh, Kate. Poor Kate. Now you're on your own. With a train full of treasure.
It'll be all right, Katusha.
No. Not for me.
Hush, Katusha.
Listen. That girl in the picture would have been so cool to go looking for her together, wouldn't it?
Nothing's changed. I'm still taking you with.
No. You gotta go. You gotta go. And find out before the guards come. Find that girl. All right? Kate? Love you. Remember me, Kate. I'll close my eyes now.
Non dimenticarmi, ora ho bisogno di riposare. Tutta la vita per riposare, sei morta.
Over there!
Porco Dio! Yeah! Saltiamo! Salti tu, salto io! Ciao Gabri! No, tranquillo, tranquillo, tanto oggi vado ad oltranza. Su questi giochi no, solo su Fortnite e su come si chiama? E su Warframe. Su questi in teoria non dovrei avere i drop. Dipende dai giochi che gioco. E soprattutto non sono io che li metto, ma è Twitch che me li mette. Sì, è Siberia 4. È un gioco punta e clicca. Ancora. Ah, bello, bello. Io c'ho il 24 se non mi sbaglio. Wagen. È la città dell'inizio, quella dove lei suona il piano. Dove Rose e... Aspetta un attimo, adesso te lo dico. Quale ho?
Miss Walker? Miss Walker? Ah, there you are.
Il 22, scusa.
Anything wrong, Frau Wagner?
I found these for you. They might help you find that Müller shop you asked about.
Thank you, Frau Wagner. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dear. I'll be at the reception desk if you need anything else.
Dove ho messo la scatola?
Right. Guess I'd better start looking for shops called Müller that are likely to sell art supplies. I guess this shop is as good as any. One of my choices feels off. I should change it. nailed it for 2 of my choices, I think. I just need to change the wrong one. Can't be here. Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to... I nailed it for 2 of my choices, I...
Dove vai? Scema.
I should stick with 3 choices. Check.
No!
I should stick with 3 choices. Checking. One of my choices feels off. I should... Looks like I'm almost there. I nailed it for 2 of my choices, I think. I just need to change the wrong one. I'm pretty confident about one of my choices. 2 of my choices don't feel right. Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right.
Devono essere 3. No, secondo me è questa. Spunta
I'm
questa.
pretty sure about one of my choices, but I bet
No.
I'm wrong about the other one. Two of my choices don't feel...
No.
I'm
Questa.
pretty sure about one of my choices.
No. Ragazzi, scusate un attimo, devo andare a fare pipì urgentemente, arrivo. Rieccomi qua. Per l'esattezza dobbiamo trovare 3 negozi che possono aver venduto la custodia. Io direi che questo dei cappelli potrebbe anche essere.
Two of my choices don't feel
E sono
right,
2.
but one of them seems okay at
Dobbiamo
least.
trovarne un altro. Forse questo... No, escludi. Questo un emporio?
One of my choices feels off.
No. Un'orologeria?
I'm pretty sure.
No. Questo vende biciclette?
Two of
Potrebbe
my choices
essere.
don't feel right.
No. Questo è un ristorante? No. Questo è un pescivendolo? O questa è una farmacia?
Two of my choices don't feel right. Looks like I'm almost there. I just need to check one of my choices. Something doesn't feel right.
Proviamo a fare così.
I nailed it for two of my choices, I think.
Ne ho indovinate 2. Proviamo l'emporio.
These 3 make up a good basis to work from.
Ok.
Let's see if I can rule out a couple using the map. Maybe the painting case came from this shop.
Una è questa. Allora, dobbiamo vedere sotto ci sono delle fasce. Per esempio questa è 5. Allora andiamo su E5 e la spuntiamo. D3 e C4. Allora D3 è questa, D3 è questa.
Okay. So these 3 shops are the most likely to have sold the painting case. I need to pick the right one now. Now I get why they call this part of town the Flower District. It's very calm here. Still haven't bumped into any guests since I arrived yesterday. And that suits me fine. I get the impression I've seen that before someplace.
Oh, hi, dear. So, Miss Walker, were the documents of any help to you?
To tell you the truth, I haven't had time to look at them yet. But thank you so much for digging them out for me. I'm sure they'll be a great help.
Good. Let me know if there's anything else I can help you with.
I have a few questions about Vagan.
Good. Because if you'd asked me about the latest scientific discovery, I'd have to say pass. But if it's about Vagan, then you've come to the right person, my dear.
What can you tell me about the district?
Well, it's one of the oldest districts in Vagan, traditionally working class. Myself and a few of the other relics who live here do try to keep it from modernization and mass tourism as best as we can. Other districts haven't been so careful, and the locals have been forced to leave their district because of rising rent prices.
To be honest, I haven't had much time to find out about Vaughan and the surrounding area. What is it I should know?
For one, Vaughan is very old, renowned for its charm and culture. As for the surrounding area, it attracts mountain lovers mostly, it being so near to the Swiss Alps, of course. The banks of the Dombra, the longest river in the country, are the delight of summer vacationers.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your guest house, Frau Wagner?
Oh, I'd be delighted. What would you like to know?
I'd love to know more about you, Frau Wagner.
Oh, there's not much to tell, really. At least, nothing that would change the course of history.
But I'm sure you've had an eventful life, haven't you?
Well, I was born just after the war in Vaughan, and I've never left. I opened this place and ran it with my husband until he died a few years ago.
I'm sorry to hear that.
You see, nothing to write home about. Then again, we were never ones for excitement, really. But we were happy, my husband and I.
Things seem to be quiet today.
Oh, there's never many guests at this time of year.
Actually, is she a guest too?
Oh, yes. She arrived earlier. An elderly English lady. A former military officer, if I understood correctly. They say she's come on some rather unpleasant business. A burial, from what I can gather. Yes, Miss Walker. And she hasn't let go of the telephone since she got here.
The room's just perfect. Thank you so much.
There's no need to thank me, Miss Walker. It's my job to make sure my guests are comfortable. And it's not every day we get a young American lady on a motorbike in the middle of the night looking for a mysterious shop. It makes me feel like I'm in a detective novel.
My, quest here is closely linked to the region of Vaughan. Could you tell me a little bit about its history?
I'd be glad to.
I found out about the woman I'm looking for thanks to a painting that must have been pillaged by the Brown Shadow during World War II.
Doesn't surprise me. Vaughan, and by extension all of Ostertal, was annexed and occupied by the fascists just before the war. They sacked, stole, and pillaged everything they could, just like they did in the rest of occupied Europe.
The woman I'm looking for must have been about 18 in 1937. Was this an important date in the history of Vaughan?
Not that I know of, no. But I'm not much of a historian, and I wasn't even born then. All I know is that the Troubles came the following years, with the Second World War. So that year must have been a boom year for fascist ideology, when the Brown Shadow was still just another party vying for power by preaching hate.
Nothing else comes to mind for the moment. Thank you for your time.
Well, feel free to come back and ask if you have any more questions.
I can't leave without first locating the shop.
Ah, dobbiamo
I
andare a
need to use
prendere
the map
il
and phone book Frau Wagner left in the living room.
quadro che abbiamo lasciato su in camera. Ecco, il brutto, diciamo, di questi giochi è che devi fare sali e scendi e su e giù, sempre nella stessa parte, perché devi prendere delle cose che magari all'inizio non te le fanno prendere.
The meager amount I've managed to save since I escaped from the mine.
That's for the painting. Now all I have to do is find out the address of the shop I need to take it to. I can use the phone book and that map that Frau Wagner left in the living room for that. Katyusha's punk group. Would love to have seen them.
I'll find her, Katyusha, just like I promised. And we'll find out who she is, or was.
Andiamo. Alla ricerca del negozio perduto. No, non è che sia perduto, però.
I can't leave without first locating the shop. I need to use the map and phone book
Non
Frau
posso
Wagner left in
andare
the living
prima
room.
di...
I can't leave without first locating the shop.
Ha
I need to
individuato
use
il
the map
negozio.
and phone book Frau Wagner left in the living room.
Ma l'abbiamo individuato! E che cazzo! Mi spiziona. Qua è vero.
No doubt about it. This antique shop is probably my best shot. Better hang on to the address. I really ought to go and show the painting to the antique dealer now. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me how to get there.
Have a nice day, Miss Walker.
Fatti i cazzi tuoi. Ci abbiamo una motoretta. Viaja. Ecco perché è andato via, perché vibra. Baffoni.
Have you heard what the Thor uncovered up in the mountain?
At Devil's Pass, you mean? I did hear something of it before coming out. What's the latest, then?
They reckon they found remains dating back to World War II, when Alpine resistance networks led refugees across into Switzerland. Nasty times were those.
Yes, not the best times in our history, were they?
Adesso dobbiamo trovare sto cazzo di antiquariato.
Miller's? Oh, straight ahead, Fraulein. You can't miss it.
No, that isn't the antique shop I'm looking for. Müller und Söhne. Mother and son. This must be the place. I thought as much. So, Hans was here in Wagen after all. That hallmark on that sphere proves it. Wonder what that automaton was used for. I have to get a closer look. Well, that is if someone lets me in. Inventory day. Ring 3 times for urgent matters.
You rang?
Yes. Sorry to bother you. Hello. I mean, guten Tag. Herr Müller?
Guten Tag, Fräulein. I am stock-taking, if you will.
Oh, sorry to disturb you, but if you don't mind, I'd like to show you a painting.
A painting?
Yes, of someone I'm looking for. A girl who apparently looked like me.
Well, I'm rather busy. But all right. Show me.
You see? It has the name of your shop on it.
Yes, the label certainly comes from here. It's very old, though.
It's the only clue I have as to the whereabouts of the girl.
I see.
My guess is whoever owned the painting must have been a client of the shop before the painting was stolen by the Brown Shadow during the Second World War.
That's all very possible. That was when the shop sold materials for artists. As you can see, we don't sell that type of article anymore. Do you mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. I've been told I look like the model in the painting. A slight exaggeration, no doubt. But is there any chance that you know who she could have been?
There's no exaggeration, Fräulein. Indeed, she does look like you. But I'm sorry, I've never seen her before.
Do you know anything about the artist?
Well, I'd say the style is close to the Naturalist school, which makes sense given the date on it. The signature is very faint. From what I can make of it... No, the name doesn't ring a bell. Sorry, Fräulein.
How could the case have come from your shop?
Going by the date, the painting must have been done in my grandfather's day. Back then, the shop sold materials for art, and this type of case would have been used to protect a painting. Or to carry documents, a manuscript, or even sheet music. Apart from that, there's not much else I can tell you.
Pity. You were my last hope.
I can tell you where it was painted, though, if it's any help.
Oh?
Yes, I'm certain. That's the refuge at the Silberspiegel. You can make out the mountain circus in the background. It overlooks Wagen and leads to the Swiss border.
Right.
You can get there by the tramway. Just head southeast and get off at the end of the line.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Mind you, there's quite a hike from the station to the refuge.
Oh, I'll manage.
Anything else, Fräulein?
Actually, there is. I noticed an object in your window there. A strange metal sphere which might work with an automaton mechanical heart I have.
Yes, it's an authentic Vorarlberg.
Do you mind if I try it?
No, not at all. Let me get it for you.
Guardiamo sto coso. Ispezione.
It moved. Maybe it can be opened. Looks like there's something underneath its scales.
Allora. Due nove tre sei sette zero. Allora 29. Allora dobbiamo girare sti cosi perché ci sono i numeri. Allora 2 9 poi cosa avevamo detto? 2 9 3 6 7 0 avevamo detto 7 0. Non abbiamo niente. E che cazzo però. Ah, dobbiamo aprire qua. Oddio, che abbiamo fatto?
Fascinating.
Si muove. Oddio, un riccio di merda.
Oscar, can you hear me?
Che bellino
Hello,
sto riccio
Kate
di
Walker.
merda.
Bringing you back to life is getting to be a habit. But I'm so glad you're back.
Delighted to see you too, Kate Walker. But I seem to have an internal management issue. This host body's instincts seem to be at odds with me, and...
Oscar, is everything all right? Oscar? Oscar, come back!
Oh dear, I can't control myself. Help! Please, Kate Walker, help me.
Oscar, where are you going?
Che
I can't
riccio
help
di
it, Kate
merda.
Walker. It's taking me away.
Oscar! Wait! Come back!
I am out of control, Kate Walker. Help!
Hey, what the?
Kate Walker! Help!
Oscar, wait! Oscar! Have you seen an automaton? Like a small animal.
Oh, I sure did. The little bugger just rushed inside this coffer.
This is the one. There you... Oscar! No! Don't! Oscar! Don't move! There you are! No, I can't use that. Hey, wait a second.
Kate Walker, what are you...
Sorry, Oscar. It's all I could come up with. You need to fight it, Oscar.
Help!
Fight it, Oscar!
But I can't!
You can do it, Oscar. I know you can. He's trapped in a dead end. I got him now. Oscar, what are you doing?
I am unable to control the beast's infernal instinct. Help me, Kate Walker.
Okay, calm down. Good boy. Nice and easy. That a boy. Who wants a treat? If you come now, I'll give you a treat. Come here now. Come here. Who's my boy? Come here now. Oh, he's such a good boy. Come on. Oscar! Oscar, don't! Oscar! Oscar, please! Come back! I need you!
E niente, abbiamo perso l'animaletto.
should be kept on a leash.
No, not again. Not Oscar. Oh, darn it, why do I have to lose everyone I love?
Vabbè, l'abbiamo perso,
What the
dai.
hell is my broom doing here? The damn thing is on the loose, huh? Well, good riddance.
Quello ha detto di andare a rifugio, andiamo a rifugio.
Mia, ciao bambolina. Amore.
Il tram che va sul monte. Autunno del 2005. Quindi è già passato più di un anno da quando eravamo, fra virgolette, prigionieri. Dai, scendi! Oddio, c'è uno che ci guarda. E il tram torna giù. Dobbiamo raggiungere il rifugio, andiamo.
Not exactly welcoming. I'd better find a way to the refuge.
Vabbè, qui c'è c'è un posto da sedersi. Ci sediamo, vediamo un attimo il panorama.
It's so beautiful, so calm. But what am I doing here? Well, they say bad things come in threes. First Mother's death, then poor Katusha, and now Oscar. I can't believe I've lost him again. Am I doomed or what?
Thank goodness I've still got the girl in the painting. Something to hang my hopes on. But maybe I'm just kidding myself. And why me? Why not Katusha? Why did she have to die? It's like this painting has chosen me. Oh, it's a beautiful place. Don't know what I expect to find here, though. Yet somehow it feels right. Can't say why. I mean, why am I so sure this mountain refuge has anything to do with the painting? Maybe I'm just a hopeless optimist. Or a lost dreamer. I guess there's only one way to find out. Herr Müller was right. It's quite a walk to the refuge. Well, I guess the sooner I head out, the sooner I get there. Bit too close to the edge, if you ask me. I should find a safer spot. Wow, what a fantastic view. I should try and find a better spot to admire it from. I better be careful here. Too many fallen trees and wobbly rocks for my liking. What the hell was that? Now, what do we have here?
Cos'è questo? Oddio, un mozzicone, ma non è tanto vecchio questo,
Doesn't look old at
infatti.
all.
Secondo me è del tipo di prima che ci stava guardando. Uccellino, è scappato.
Well, that was one heck of a walk. Oh, come on.
Sto ascoltando
A
una musica di
ladder
merda
now?
di sottofondo. Voi non la sentite perché ovviamente
Okay,
c'è il
let's
copyright,
just do
però...
this. Pretty sure There must be another way. Oh. Finally. Oh.
Allora, qui siamo nel rifugio.
I've seen that before. That must be it.
Allora, cosa c'è scritto? Confronta il dipinto con il paesaggio.
Now I should try to find a matching point somewhere.
Parete della roccia a forma di cuore. Questa.
No matching points here. I
No.
should try something else. No, it doesn't match. No matching points here. I should try something else. Those sharp peaks, they look exactly the same.
Just what I was looking for. Perfect.
No, it doesn't match. Okay, a lot of rocks over there, and in the painting, but I need some more specific comparison points. No matching points here. I should try something else. Looks similar, sure, but it could just be a coincidence. I need to find more accurate clues. That rock wall. It can't be a coincidence. Wow. Hardly changed at all.
Breathtaking, isn't it, Fräulein?
Beautiful.
It is called the Silberspiegel, our local pride.
Judging from my painting, it wasn't that different 60 years ago. Ma'am, is everything all right?
Yes. It's just that you look very much like the person in the picture, Fräulein.
So, you do know her then, don't you?
Can't say I don't, but it was a very long time ago.
Actually, I've come a very long way to find out about her. I would really like to know who she is, or was. It's very important to me, you see?
And why is that, Fräulein?
I made a promise to a friend who happened to save my life before losing her own.
I see. By the way, what is your name?
Oh, Walker. Kate Walker.
I am Lenny Renner.
Nice to meet you, Frau Lenny.
Demoiselle, my dear. My legs never did manage to get me to church in time.
Oh. Demoiselle Lenny.
Well, Fräulein Walker, 1937, you say? Ah, that was before the war, when I could still run like the fawn wind. Father was the manager in those days. It was one summer evening that the whole story of your painting began. I remember it like it was yesterday. A group of scientists were staying at the refuge to prepare for an expedition to some faraway place in the east. They were being trained by a local alpinist who was to guide them. His name was Leon Kabatis. Oh, handsome as a Greek god he was, and an Olympic champion no less, very popular with the ladies. And he was lovely to me. Would give me a wink and a smile whenever I served him his beer. Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny, he would say. In French, if you please. Made me feel like a proper little madam. But then Frau Junta would always shoo me away.
Frau Junta?
Must have been in her mid-20s. But of course, to me, she was an old hag. Past it. And I didn't like the way she bossed my Leon around with that camera of hers. The refuge was buzzing. Everyone was jolly. And the scientists were there, debating as usual about this and that. A cheerful bunch, really, despite their disputes. Except, that is, for one. Frank Hoss was his name. Preferred his own company. Though I could see, even with my young eyes, he was devious as the devil.
But what about the girl in the picture?
Well, she was there that evening too. She had come to work through the summer. Her name was Dana. Dana Rose. Ah, she was as cute as a button and well-mannered with it. Even father was sweet as a lamb to her.
Take care of the scientist drinks, then go around taking orders. And have a look at the stove while you're at it.
Yes, Herr Gustav.
Will you be alright now, Dana? It's the first busy night since you started, so just ask if there's anything you need to know. Alright, my lovely?
Thank you, Herr Gustav, but it looks pretty straightforward. I'll be fine.
That's the girl. Off you trot then, my lovely. Keep smiling, and you'll have them carrying your tray for you.
I need to serve those drinks to the scientists.
Allora, dobbiamo fare questa ordinazione. Allora,
What a
osserva
strange
il picchietto
mechanism.
qua.
It reminds me of the automatons on the musical square.
Allora, dobbiamo fare uno spritzel e lo spritz è questo. Uno spritz più un birn. Allora, uno spritz, un altro spritz. E un birn che è questo. E poi 2 nebet. Nebel.
The keg's empty. I need to change it.
Cazzo, è finito il fusto, vabbè. Ecco, e qua spingi. Interagisci, cambiamo il fusto. E serviamo una pinta di nebel.
That should be
Ok.
it. Let's serve these gentlemen now.
Andiamo a servire i tipi qua.
No, we'll have to go higher, I'm telling you. But my point is that it's highly improbable that any primate will be
Quello
able
che
to survive
mi
so
dà
high
un po'
up.
fastidio è che praticamente, vabbè, chi si
And
deve
if they were
leggere la
thriving,
storia e tutto
we wouldn't be
quanto.
looking for them, would we?
Però
I
non si
say
può
they've
skippare.
taken to the higher ground, and they only come down to steal livestock and game. Look out, chaps.
Gentlemen, your drinks?
Ah, good on you, lassie. Horst, make yourself useful and pass these around. First day, is it? Better make a wish then.
All right, I will. I wish you would tell me what all those maps are for.
Ah, that I can grant you. They show all the different locations of an expedition we're planning.
And what's that one of, if you don't mind me asking?
That is Baltayar, a remote region in the mountains of northern China. That's where I'll be leading my team in a couple of weeks.
And what's this expedition for?
Well, keep it to yourself, but the code name is Origin. And if I have my way, it will likely change the way we perceive humanity.
And what about you, gentlemen?
Well, let me introduce you to my dream team. Horst Sauer, talented anthropologist and frequent but worthy pain in the ass to your mother. Rudolf Jäger, distinguished ethnologist. And last but not least, Albert Bauer,
paleontologist.
And yourself?
Reinhard Berger, biologist.
As Herr Berger says, we're here to train for the Origin expedition.
In return for funding for our own projects back home. And for the love of science, eh, Horst?
Oh, yes, of course, Herr Berger. I'm sure none of us would be here otherwise, would we?
And what about you, my lovely?
Oh, I'm Dana. I'm working here during the holidays, that's all. I see you haven't come just for the view, then.
Oh no, Fraulein. We're only here for the beer and a pretty smile. That's our trainer out there. Supposed to knock this scraggly lot into shape for the big climb in Baltayar.
Right. I'm curious to know what this origin expedition is all about, though. If it's not top secret, that is.
Put it this way, Fraulein Dana. If, when we discover what we're looking for, you will no doubt remember this conversation as your claim to fame. You will
Ciao,
tell your
amore!
grandchildren that you served the Origin team. The team that discovered
Stai facendo
none
pausa?
than the missing link of the superior race of humans, the Australopithecus habilis, the direct ancestor of Homo sapiens. Or, more vulgarly put, the abominable snowman.
Oh, I see. Now I get why it's called Origin.
Whatever we find, whatever we call it, it's likely to send shockwaves all through the world of anthropology. It will
Bene,
help us
bene,
to
vuoi
explain how we
telefonarmi?
evolved from
Tiro
Australopithecus
via l'audio,
to modern man,
tranquillo.
and then became...
He's off again. Get him started on
Tanto
anthropology.
stanno
and
seguendo
he's
la
like a
storia.
bolted horse. I don't think Fraulein Dana wants you to clobber her with your explanations, Horst.
Io non parlo.
I might only be a waitress, but actually I find it quite interesting.
Well, Fräulein, the Origin expedition could lead us to a totally new series of studies, or even reveal a new mode of tribal organization, or a micro-society, by the discovery of a specimen that may well have played a major role in the evolution of modern
No,
man.
ma tanto c'è la storia da seguire. Io sto solo mettendo i cosi. Ho voglia di sentirti se vuoi.
Understanding of mankind.
Oh, I see we're fraternizing with the
Mi
personnel, gentlemen.
Just giving a toast to our generous sponsor, Herr Hertz.
May I remind you that this mission, financed by my party, is confidential? Do you know what that means, Dr. Berger?
Yes, Herr Hertz.
It means, gentlemen, it is strictly forbidden to communicate any details or objectives to anyone outside our circle, let alone to the first waitress to come by twinkling her eyelashes. Fraulein, as soon as you're done here, I suggest you get back to your chores.
What a brute.
That is one of the inconveniences of working with a heavily politicized private sponsor. But he's just doing his job. And I suppose, like anything else in life, there has to be some compromise to get what one desires. So, think nothing of it, Fraulein. It is the way of science. Indeed, it is the way of the world.
The way of the world, Herr Berger? I'm sorry, but in case you do not know, let me tell you what members of the Brown Shadow do to Vagarans like me. They smash windows. They assault innocent people for no reason at all. They are fascists and criminals, Herr Berger. With all due respect, don't you feel ashamed to be associated with such tyrants?
I would be careful when expressing such extreme accusations, Fraulein. There are always overzealous members of any party, always have been. And even so, we are not politicians. We do not claim to save humanity. Our job is to explain how it came about. Why, if the scientific community had to halt progress at every political crossroads, then humanity would never have advanced any further than Homo erectus.
Dana! Dana! Chop chop! This isn't a French parlor, my girl.
Yes, Herr Gustav. I'd better go. Thank you, gentlemen. It's not enough. I need to feed the fire more.
Leon, dear, do make an effort.
That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. Looks all good to me. Better try another one. That one is loose. That should fit pretty much anywhere on the stove. That should be it for the fire. But I think there's something wrong with the airflow. This mechanism controls the air intake, if I remember correctly. That's it. I'm done here. Those paintings. I think Herr Gustav wanted me to help him choose the one he should buy. He must have left me a note somewhere.
There, like that. Try not to move now, darling.
Another creation of Herr Gustav. I guess he wa-
We can do better.
Better not interrupt them. That Frau Junta wasn't exactly friendly earlier with Lenny. I've done all that Herr Gustav told me to do. I'd better go and tell him. I'd better not disturb them. I don't want to risk another scolding. So glad Herr Gustav likes me to play for the clients. This way, at least, I won't get rusty. There's no one to serve upstairs. And besides, there's still much to do down here. I don't want to let Herr Gustav down.
All right.
Fine. No more orders and everyone's served.
That's the go. Now listen, Dana. I know, you know, the Brown Shadow is dangerous, right? So for heaven's sake, keep your feelings to yourself. And refrain from answering Herr Berger back like you did, eh? The Brown Shadow is not something you can just chit-chat about.
But...
Look, it's not safe. And it will only come back and bite you. Mark my words, Dana. Especially in today's climate.
I only...
Dana, I know. Just be careful. No one wants problems with fascists. You get my drift? And maybe next time I'll give you advice, like I did earlier. Just take it. Just listen to old Gustav. Got it? If in doubt, before you go jumping in with your 2 feet, come and see old Gustav. Got it? So, young lady, you're still off to the academy in the fall, are you not? What you waiting for, then? Get back to your practicing and play us a nice tune while you're at it.
All right then, I will. Thank you, Herr Gustav.
Play something melodious this time. It'll make a nice change from the military pieces some of the patrons have been requesting of late.
Minchia, non si è neanche accorta degli altri, solo di lui davanti. Mm.
I'm so sorry. I got carried away.
Bravo! Bravo! Bravo!
Brava! Brava!
Bravo.
Brava! Brava!
How can you clap? Oh, so you like the noise, do you? Do you? Well, you should be ashamed! Ashamed, I say! To applaud the music of a treacherous Polish separatist! Rebel-rousing! It's this
È
kind
un
of
po'
rebel-rousing
bastardino però,
that puts the poison of Marxist Bulgarian ideology in the minds of honest people! And those who partake in its vulgarization are accessory to treason!
You are drunk, Herr Haas.
Out of my way, boy.
Come, Fraulein. Best clear off until the dust settles.
You should have seen me then, Fraulein Walker. I was so young and eager to witness whatever could happen between Dana and Leon. I needed to know, to be included, one way or another.
Shouldn't you be in bed? What a fiasco. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Go up to your room, Lenny. A blasted fight. That's all I need.
Adesso comandiamo Letty. Leni. Curiosona.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's just that if I had retaliated, I would have lost my job, you know? Believe me, I came this close to not being able to pay for my studies at the academy after the holidays.
Forget it. He was blind drunk. Won't even remember it come tomorrow. Old Gustav could see it wasn't your fault. Besides, you didn't see him after your performance. Ecstatic he was.
There are more and more people like that brute. They don't even bother to hide their hatred anymore. It's like they've been given a mission, or perhaps I should say permission, to abuse people like me, as if Vagarans had suddenly become the scourge of society. And we're powerless to act because if we did, we'd lose our home. My parents, They've become a bundle of nerves. They can't sleep at night. Only last week, our shop window got smashed again, and our neighbors, they couldn't care less, and neither could the authorities. I'm sorry. I've upset you, haven't I?
You've put my own suspicions into words, Fraulein. Because what you say about the Brown Shadow is true, and that's what worries me. I used to think they were just a bunch of cranks in their ridiculous uniforms. But now I can see these lunatics really are serious. Deadly serious.
But you did know who was behind the Origin expedition.
Never gave it much thought, to be honest. Only met Huss and the scientists today. For me, they were no different from any other group I've trained. If I'd have known that, I'd have had second thoughts. Actually, do you know what?
What?
I'm going to stop training them.
Can you do that?
It's still a free country, right? So after a few weeks' notice, I'll be off the hook. At least, I get to spend the summer here with you. Painting.
But I don't paint.
No, you play. I paint. It's my passion. And you can be my muse.
Is that what you say to all the girls?
No. Never.
Hello, you two lovebirds. Everyone's going to bed, so you better come back inside or you'll catch cold, or worse.
And that's how Dana pipped everyone at the post. It only took one look for Leon to fall head over heels in love with her. And it didn't take much for Dana to fall for him. Love at first sight, you might say. The whole band stayed at the chalet all summer long. Then, I suppose, everyone went their own sweet way.
Did you ever see any of them again?
Oh, no.
What about Dana and Leon?
They too went their own ways, I guess. And that, Fräulein Walker, is all there is to it.
Do you know if she's still alive?
Can't be sure, but I doubt it. It was a lifetime ago, Fräulein Walker.
Where do you think she might be if she were?
No idea. Things went from bad to worse after that summer. Not to mention half the town was razed during the war.
Did Dana leave anything here? Any documents or anything that might help me find where she went?
Not that I know of. But I suppose there might be in Father's old coffer. Must still be in the loft. Junta bought it from him that summer, so she could use it to store her precious filming gear. She was supposed to come back for it, but she never did. If there is anything that can help you, it will be in there. So feel free to look around the refuge by yourself if you like, even though I don't think anyone managed to open the coffer since Junta left.
Thank you, Demoiselle Lenny. Thank you so much.
Ok ragazzi, io direi che oggi abbiamo dato. Ci fermiamo qui e vi ringrazio di avermi seguita per ora e torniamo stasera con o con Warframe o con Fortnite. Deciderò. Un bacione a tutti, ciao ciao!